And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving to our main event with the champions of every promotion going face to face here.
Well, here's a little caveat to what's going on here tonight. Actually, Showtime did lose the UWA Heavyweight Championship to the man in the last match, Dustin Jeffries, but due to scheduling conflicts and we can't double book talent, Showtime will be the substitute champion, or I guess in lack of better words, the substitute champion here tonight.
Well, he's the representative.
Yeah, let's not forget, Showtime, has a name around the world, been around for over 20 years, 20 plus years, and he's got a name for himself. He's done it all. He's won multiple championships. He is the former UWA World Champion, but has the #1 contendership at Fright Night coming at the end of October in a three-way match between Dustin Jeffries, who is our current UWA World Champion, and Wayne Jax. And that one right there is going to be that is going to be a showdown match right there, I'll tell you that.
Now let's talk a minute about the prospect Joe Blade. Joe Blade is an intense individual. He is super focused, and he is the current PSW champion. Joe Blade and has gone toe-to-toe with many of these competitors in the past. It is going to be an interesting main event.
Oh, it definitely will be. I mean, these four athletes are definitely top athletes. They are main event caliber wrestlers, and they've come in tonight to get the win, to get the W, to showcase their skill, to rep their brand.
And speaking of repping the brand, here comes Shining Simon Sullivan, the first ever unified Worldwide Wrestling Network heavyweight champion. And by unified, I mean he holds every single major title in the Worldwide Wrestling Network. And Sullivan taking some four-ways into PWR, where he has been a thorn in the side of Dre 41 with his very unique personality. And Shining Simon Sullivan representing the Worldwide Wrestling Network as the unified WWE heavyweight champion here tonight.
And I can definitely say this for Sullivan, that he is definitely a top wrestler in the world, and definitely making his name in PWR. Hasn't been booked a lot, but definitely had some great showings. He was in the heavyweight championship tournament, made a great showing there. He had some great four-way matches in PWR. Definitely a great talent. Can't wait to see what he can do in 2K19.
And here is PWR's champion, Kaliq. And this man has impressed me from day one, ever since I have been checking out Pro Wrestling Revolution. Kaliq is a striker, a brawler, a submissionist. He believes he is the god of professional wrestling. And it has been very difficult to disprove it with the warpath that he has been on.
I mean...
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we're not going to cut you off, but I mean, this guy has been dominant. In PWR, I mean, he's been the dominant world champion there. And recently just won the TV championship in UWA. I mean, this guy is a multi-champion right now and is getting it done. I know you have way more to say to him.
Oh, I mean, Kaliq is the inaugural PWR heavyweight champion. He has defended that title in tough matches. four-way dances, triple threat cell matches. He's been attacked from behind. Any and everything that can happen to the champion has happened to him, and he's come out on the other side unscathed and still holding that title.
And here comes Showtime. Showtime.
And once again,
go ahead.
And so with Showtime, once again, he is not the current UWA champion. He is wrestling tonight because Dustin Jeffrey has already been booked in a match.
But he is a former UWA champion, and Showtime is definitely here.
And I tell you what, I mean, he's been, like I said, he's a legend all around. He's won multiple championships, has done it all, and rose very, very quickly in UWA, and has an opportunity to get that belt back.
And here we go, things mixing it up. Showtime and Sullivan, and Showtime with a deadlift powerbomb, and we have Kaliq going in with Joe Blade attacking the leg, going right to exact what we do expect, and Sullivan going to the outside to take on Showtime. Blade and Kaliq, oh, and a missed DDT by Kaliq, but the impact is made. And this is going back and forth. Wait a minute. Rolling German suplex by Joe Blade. Showtime with the Northern Lights to Shiny Simon Sullivan.
These four athletes going all out against each other. You know, champions in their respective organizations. Showtime substituting champion. But these four men still want to walk away with a W here, even though their titles aren't on their line. They're not used to being in the main event without having the title on the line. So this is a match where they come into it with the mindset of, I'm in the main event, I have to win, I feel like my title's on the line, I'm going to do everything I can to defend that, the company that I'm representing, and get the W.
That's right. And now we have changing of dance partners, Kaliq and Sullivan and Blade and Showtime. And I know that there is quite a bit of history between Blade, Showtime, and Kaliq. I believe that Kaliq has victories over both of them. Is that true?
Well, over Showtime, actually, Showtime had a DQ win against Kaliq, and Kaliq has a title defense win against Showtime. So
okay.
the one in, well, actually, I apologize. Let me correct myself. They did face off for the first time in the finals of the PWR Heavyweight Championship tournament. Kaliq able to beat Showtime. Then Showtime was able to get a DQ victory against Kaliq, and then Kaliq defeated Showtime in a four-way for the PWR Heavyweight Championship.
And also putting some extra history on this, Sullivan and Blade went up against one another in a cage match where Blade won by escape. And Sullivan had some things to say about that, but it is definitely a lot of drama falling down in this match as Blade connects with a super kick to the back of the head and a spear, taking down the wrestling god in Kaliq, and the disrespect by Joe Blade, and Sullivan missing with the splash, and now rolling to the outside. This might be Showtime's opportunity here. This might be Showtime's opportunity, and bringing in Blade, and
calling for Blade to get up.
And wait a minute, cut off by Kaliq.
Oh, that's not.
Oh, it's the basic a Uranagi by Showtime.
That's what he calls the showstopper.
Show close, yeah.
Or show closer, apologize.
Show closer, yeah.
Oh, and look at Kaliq. Kaliq
sorry. I'm seeing you right now. I'm sorry.
And Kaliq driving down Sullivan and Showtime, dropping Joe Blade with that double underhook gutbuster. Oh my God! A flipping pile driver by Kaliq.
This one could be over.
And kick out by Sullivan. And look at Kaliq. Just showboating.
Chilling right
the
there.
Hubris.
I'll tell you what, you better pay attention right now. You guys have a lot of great competitors in the ring right now.
And Showtime's got Blade scouted, and he's got show closer.
Another show closer. And is Joe Blade going to be eliminated here? We're going to see.
And no, not quite. Elimination not quite happened, but look at this. Kaliq with the sunset flip over the top rope. Cover, legs are hooked. No. And Sullivan is nothing but a survivor. And Showtime.
Oh my goodness, thought that one was a 3 count for sure.
What? Showtime lobbing in those forearm shots to Joe Blade. And not to be shown up, Kaliq with those elbows to the temple, disorienting Simon Sullivan, and Blade with the rolling German.
My goodness. And another thing that I want to put in there is even though Shining Simon Sullivan is the unified WWWN champion, he's very underrated for the skills that he has. Even though he might seem a little bit flamboyant, Sullivan is no joke and definitely a top competitor in the world of wrestling.
And look at that, sure. Sullivan looking to steal a spotlight from Showtime, and Showtime isn't having it, but it's Kaliq who's getting the worst end of all of this as they're attempting to one-up each other.
It's like, I can do it better than you can.
And Kaliq finally able to get his hands on Showtime. The spear to Sullivan. Sullivan taken down. And now Kaliq has got his eyes on Showtime. Oh, with a flipping DDT.
Trying to take out Showtime here. Let's see if it gets a piece of
leg is hooked. And Showtime kicks out. Big spine buster as well.
Yes, they do. They definitely have a history against each other. No love lost between these two men.
And these guys, all of these individuals, I have got to say, I am impressed. They are as they go for big moves, they go for covers. They are not attempting to showboat way too much. They are focused on the victory, and this is the breakdown I was looking for. Blade versus Kaliq. Showtime and Sullivan recovering on the outside. And what Kaliq with that double stomp right to the face.
Folding Blade like an omelet.
And Kaliq with the feet on the ropes. Cover 2. And Blade not going out like that. But good grief, they are all dogpiling Blade. Look at Sullivan. Sullivan! I think he's going for the slow burn. Slow burn is synced into Showtime. What is happening? Oh my good God Almighty!
Submitted.
Oh my goodness.
Shining Simon Sullivan.
If I was a betting man, I would not have expected Showtime to go down like that.
And Sullivan, good grief, Sullivan cleaning house. Sullivan
truly amazing.
A lot of people sleep on Shining Simon Sullivan. They let his attitude, his flamboyantness, his personality get in the way, and Sullivan showing that he belongs in this four-way. But caught by Blade. Oh, and right to the steal. Joe Blade looking.
Blade going all out.
Blade is looking to shut Simon's mouth from the exchanges that they have had over their encounters in PWR. And now Blade turning his attention to Kaliq. And this is one of my favorite maneuvers. This incredible teardrop combo. And Kaliq has got to be seeing stars, but able to pull in Blade back in. And this is crazy. Kaliq.
It is, and you got to also think that Joe Blade didn't start off on top. He actually started from the very bottom and worked his way up to being champion. But oh my goodness.
And Blade is, wow. It is now Sullivan versus Kaliq. One-on-one. Beautiful combination by Sullivan. Northern Lights into the Brainbuster. And wait a minute. The man who fell to earth. Sullivan connects the man who fell to earth.
Oh my goodness, and what a move.
And Kaliq.
The distance as well, able to connect that.
Kaliq has got to go deep down. Sullivan is on a tear here. Kaliq up top. And Sullivan with the tornado power. A show of strength that we don't normally see by Sullivan. And
going all out here against the god of PWR, or god of wrestling.
And this is it completely unexpected. And could he be going for it again? No, and a frog splash.
These two men going all out here. I mean, like I said,
Kaliq,
Sullivan definitely underrated.
Kaliq throwing those knees. And big right hand by Kaliq. Caught him from behind. Oh, with a rolling cutter. This might be it. Do the smart thing and cover him. What are you doing?
The god of wrestling, he is just, sometimes he's so cocky. It's a detriment to him sometimes.
Arrogance is palpable in this arena between the two individuals who are facing in the ring. And Sullivan dropping Kaliq with the reverse DDT. And wait a minute. This usually is a combination. And it is. And Sullivan, this is
not to be outdone.
Now Sullivan jawing to the fans. I mean, this will be, I swear, this will be the downfall to either of them. And now Sullivan, wait a minute. Big neck breaker.
Oh no, going over.
And he's got him
over.
He's got him in that chancery. It's the slow burn. And
oh my goodness.
And the god of wrestling has been humbled by brilliance in human form.
Goodness.
Shining Simon Sullivan. Good God. Incredible champions match.
And I'm just going to have to say this. Thanks to all four companies to come together and making this happen. Frozen 2K18 in style in a big show. Thank you all four companies.
Yeah, I just want to give a big shout out as well. Big shout out to commentators for that play tonight. Hey, I ain't really lying, man. Huge shout out to you. Without you, just might not have been as well as it was. Great commentator. Dre 41. UWR is amazing, dude. Good show, man. I'm proud to be a part of it. Let's not forget PSW. Brian Evans, not able to be here with us tonight, but having some of these people represent here tonight. This man, Brian Evans, the Tank. Great showing for these guys tonight. UWA. Hey, we had a good run, man. We had a good showing. Give it up for everybody, man. We all did it. You know what I mean? This is something that was, dude. We're broadcasting right now on YouTube, Twitch, Mixer.
We are worldwide.
Four companies right now, man, worldwide, dude. And what a great show, man. Not to toot our own horns, man, but dude, screw that, dude. We did a great showing. How many companies could come together? You know what I'm saying? Online, sim, no matter what, come together. 4 companies, dude. 4 companies. And we just threw it down. Hey, man, we did a great job, dude.
This is what happens
great pay-per-view.
When individuals put their egos aside and build a community, and that is what the Worldwide Wrestling Network is all about. That is what the Unity movement is all about. Building this 2K community into a force that can be recognized and be supported by everyone. Big shout out to PWR, Power Sport Wrestling, Ultimate Wrestling Alliance. Thank you, Dre, D, Brian Evans, everybody. Thank you for checking us out. And all of this stuff will be available in our respective communities for reruns. It'll be on Twitch for me. It'll be on Mixer for UWA. It'll be on YouTube for PWR and Power Sport Wrestling. We're also going to make sure that Brian does get a copy of this so that he can upload it if he wants to.
Absolutely.
Also,
for sure. And let's not forget. This is not just like a one-time thing, man. Like all of our leagues are active. You know
that's right.
This is a year by year. Thing. This isn't like, oh, this is just a one showdown, throwdown. Everything starts over. This is an ongoing thing, man. This is an ongoing thing. You know, and people that are new to PWR, people that are new to UWA, WWN, PSW, you know, each of us have been doing our thing for a while. Just got started, but we've all been doing our thing, man. And I think we all respect each other pretty well, man. I think we did a great show. This is gonna be an ongoing thing, like I said. This is the four. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. The 4-man group that we did right now. You know, the 4 organizations. This is not gonna be something that's gonna be like every week or every month or every 2 months. This is a special event, man. You know what I mean? I can see us doing this once a year.
Yeah.
You know, some people said, "Oh, you guys should do more of this." This is gonna be a special thing, man. We all have our own thing going.
But
we all have great things going. You know what I'm saying? We all do. We're all growing and getting bigger. This I think helped us all.
Definitely.
And maybe this could be something we do once a year.
And
we'll see.
And also, I just want to take the time, if there are folks that have liked what they've seen on any of these brands, UWA, Worldwide Wrestling Network, PWR, Power Sport Wrestling, if you've liked what you've seen, if you have liked the commentary, if you've liked the design, get in touch with us, okay? We can find you a home, okay? And we are very interested, all of us, myself, Dre, and D, in trying to help make a difference in the call community by helping people, whether they're new, whether they've been doing this a long time. We are open to try to help people grow within the community.
I will say this too. I will say this too. And I know you guys feel the same way, but you know we feel strong in this area, definitely in UWA, and I know that you guys feel that way too because I've heard you talk about it, and you know, to be in a situation in a league like this, like these, I should say, um, it's not just some put together character, like you just slap them together and throw some move sets. Um, you know, a lot of these characters, almost every one of these characters, and like, hey, we all have a bunch of individuals in our league, and this isn't just creations by me,
No,
Dre.
this is a community team.
This is a community team. Yeah, like this is characters from many different people, and we put these shows together to show everybody, you know, like these are some of the best people, some of the best characters, some of the best, you know, people that represent our group. Um, it takes more than just slapping together somebody. And I'm big on that. You know what I mean? To be in one of our one of our leagues, you know, you need to, in our opinion, you know, history is everything. You know what I mean? If you were just to come out, if you're new to the game or just new to trying to get into this, you know, make a character believable. Um, make them believable. Make them mean something. Your moves is everything. Your finishers, your sigs, that means something, man. You know what I mean? Like a great bio, a great character. You know what I mean? Not just some slap together where you're changing, you know, month to month. And that's my opinion.
And with that, actually, I want to extend an invitation to both D and Dre, if Dre's still with us. I would
Yep, still here.
love. I would love at some point to just, and maybe you guys can reach out to other creators because I'm small time. I know I'm small time. But you guys could reach out to other people and perhaps we could do a kind of roundtable thing where I would moderate and we could do some tips and tricks and get people involved so that people could, basically understand some of the thought process that goes into making good calls better. And I think that
Well,
was something that people would be interested in seeing and hearing.
I think I can't speak for Dre, but I think, you know, it all goes about, you know, what would you want to be? Yeah, okay. Most people that play this game, that are you know year round, that play this game from day one to the end and to the next one, um, and that make their own call or you know or whatever. You gotta be all about your character
Hmm.
to make a good character. Am I right? You know what I mean? Like you gotta like make that character believable. Um, I don't know. What do you think, Dre? You.
When making a wrestler of yourself, and this is not like, I know with most people they perceive yourself as a larger than life character, but we got to remember
Right,
some of the largest characters in wrestling were looked like a normal guy. Stone Cold Steve
right,
Austin, The Rock,
exactly.
Shawn Michaels. You know, you use that as a base when making yourself, and also what moves would you do? Do you want your guy to be an indie guy with a bunch of finishers for regular moves? You know,
No,
it's
boo.
it's like building your character as you would want to be seen as a actual
You gotta make
champion.
your move set. You gotta make your move set believable, man. You can't have finishers and sigs throughout your whole move set because that's just you know when you have a finisher, a sig, some big moves, it needs to mean something. You know what I mean? Like make your character believable. make his moveset believable.
And for my 2 cents on this, see, I don't make a character of myself. I create characters. I create like a huge litany of characters.
Well,
And
here's the thing, man. Well, here's the thing. When you're making yourself, when you're making somebody, you don't need to be a carbon copy. You know what I
no,
mean?
no,
Like, no, I'm not saying that's what, you know what I mean? I'm just saying in general, man. Like, that's, you gotta be original, man. Like, you just gotta be. You gotta be original. To be believable and to be cheered and this and that, you gotta be original.
and I think
You
that's
can't be
what
a
it
carbon
real.
copy.
I think that's what it really comes down to in all of our leagues. It's about being original. And I'm going to be perfectly honest. Shiny Simon Sullivan, when he first started, was kind of this flamboyant Macho Man Randy Savage homage. And as I went
Right.
to the character, I said, I got to do something different with them. I've got to do something unique with them. And so I went and started looking at who do I want him to be like. And I started doing some research on, like, David Bowie. And so that was kind of the direction that I went. And that was actually under the advice of my mod, Gary Hamrick. And but what we're going to do is, guys, I think that this is a conversation that we can better have at another time. And we can do this, we can schedule this sometime coming into 2K19. I know that all of us want to get busy as soon as things drop on Friday. But I just want to do one last thing. Everybody, plug your promotion one last time, and we will get this all wrapped up.
PWR.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
No. Go. I'm sorry.
PWR. Follow us on social media, Twitter, Dre41 Gaming, and see you guys on 2K19.
UWA Kaliq. Check us out on Twitter. Daniel AKAD, better known. Follow me as well. You'll be able to get updates on both. Definitely follow Dre, man. PWR. Great stuff going on. WWN, Failed Hero. And big shout out to him. He was a big commentator tonight. Definitely follow him. He's got a great show. Brian Evans, fortunately, was not able to be with us tonight, but he's got a YouTube channel. He's got a great thing going on. Definitely check him out as well. Follow us all. Watch us all, man. Big things to come. And, yeah, get a lot of good action from these 4 shows.
All right, guys, and just for those who are in my chat, those of you who might be interested in being a part of the Worldwide Wrestling Network, I am dropping a link to the application. If you have any questions, feel free to follow me on Twitter at failed_hero85, and that is the same as my Twitch feed. Thank you, everyone, and on behalf of UAW, Pro Wrestling Revolution, the Worldwide Wrestling Network, and Power Sport Pro Wrestling, have a great evening. Thank you for checking us out. Stay safe and stay over.
Yeah, man. You guys definitely check us out.